give out the generic answers first. Basically, I'm on the stage because somebody called me and said, "Hey, I heard you would be a good guy for having on the stage. This guy said so." So I'm here.
Hello.
My presentation, since we have one giant screen behind us, will come from my phone. That's where I put all my notes now. If you guys haven't heard of this website, go write them down, go. It's ccafs.cgiar.org, which sounds weird, but basically it's the climate change, agriculture, and food security guys out of the UN. So these guys get their studies out of a non-biased group of individuals that call themselves scientists that say this. And basically what they say is, and you guys should go look them up because they get pretty good infographics. Each one of these little panels pop out, get like food security, food emissions, climate impact on production, climate impact on people, adaptation, mitigation, policy and finance, and evidence of successes. So these guys have kind of already done the scientific legwork to all the stuff that we're trying to do in the community. Basically, we're trying to figure out putting the social aspect to this. Is that kind of what everybody is here for? Just checking if you guys listening, so I see heads shaking. Just go look up, I guess you can Google global climate change, and the website is ccafs.cgiar.org. Yes. Go use this blogger, because I use them in all my presentations now. It's basically bulletproof evidence that we gotta start fixing the climate problem. So, for those of you that don't know, basically what I do is successive agroforestry. It's a big word for say Hawaiian stuffs. Basically, that's the same thing. Anybody talk about permaculture, agroforestry, Hawaiian cultural planting. Hawaiian cultural planting is just that much more fine-tuned for where we stay, right? Permaculture and agroforestry are kind of design overlays that you want to kind of follow in creating those systems. Basically, if you take one low-ecolo system, that's what they're figuring out in the university now, and then they're going to go apply them to all the wetlands later on, which is why if you've been following kind of what the NRCS is doing, they've got the Wetlands Protection Program or something. NRCS has a bunch of different programs. They have like, what is that? There's ACES. There's another one that focuses basically on agroforestry. There's one that focuses specifically on production. If you're a farmer, you go run into USDA and NRCS no matter what you do. So I guess that's maybe something that I've taken outside of the box is I deal with them, but I don't deal with them. Like I figure out what they do as far as their programs and everything, and then I just go put it in because once you sign up for NRCS, USDA, everything, you're kind of locked into their grant system. So I like just give my food away, and that seems to be a problem regulation-wise right now. They don't really like you giving food away. They like make sure that they can track them, and in case anybody gets sick, they like be able to trace them and go backwards, which is all cool. Food safety goes along with food security, goes along with everything else. It's all tied in together, really, people, right? I mean, oil is connected to agriculture, is connected to the transportation system, is connected to everything, and connected to everything, is connected to everything, is connected to everything. So, yeah, basically, I just like show you guys how I do what I do, which is something that I've learned from probably every single one of you in some way or shape or form from the crowd. So we just put them all together, get together, potluck on Sundays, come out. We were supposed to have one soil foundations class, and then we got rain out because Keahi was feeling kind of heavy that day. So that's something that we're pushing through all the time is the weather. You just work with that bugger because you don't have any other choice. But really that way of, like even that natural simplicity, yeah? We've kind of lost that in our day-to-day lives. Because get plenty of farmers over there that we should have just had over here and just throw one big party. But our community is kind of bossed up right now. When I was a kid growing up, I never really thought about food security. I would come home and had more food than anybody needed because I would come home and get bad growth. I know people hear me give this story all over the place, but it's the only one I get because I'm only 31. So I used to come home from school and would have one bag groceries on my steps, and we just took them inside and father would cook them. I was the delivery boy, go take them to all our neighbors. That was just how it was. So even now, when I live in Umauma, where I stay, I get one neighbor, he go fishing. When he fish, he paul clean or whatever, he come share with us. When we get stuff that we get too much for eat, we go share with him. It's really not that much more complicated, is it? Right? Uncle, we should have you up here talking story, because you get better story than me. See, take all my time, right? Yeah, you see. I gotta figure out what to do with my time. He gets stories. Come down here, listen to the uncles and aunties. Just learn from the stories and go do them. I think it's the biggest part we're missing is, I know there's a lot of people right now who've kind of taken the wisdom of, we learn whatever and then we go try. And then when we kind of get something, if we're really on it, then we go share. I think at some point, we just gotta all get together. Like that village idea is just eating at me every day. And Hakalau Valley for sale from what I hear. Maybe we go take Hakalau Valley. Huh? What you think? Anybody like come to Hakalau, raise your hand. Yeah, go take you on, I'm serious, you know, go take you on your guys' name, we go find you on the address later. Okay, wow. At some point, though, that's really what I think. Take care of your people, your relationships, whoever you got. If you guys sharing stuff, double it. If you need help doubling it, call us, we'll come help. Because we don't mind share. We don't mind double effort and just get that much more for share. And if we create one hot tub or one old tub here or there, and one campfire space here or there, that's just kind of byproducts of the industry, shall we say. But I don't know, that's pretty much all I get. I get talk story all day long, so if we stay focused on one thing, sometimes it's kind of hard because it's all connected. So I'm going to end them there before I go kind of traveling off into side interests. If you guys need good tools, talk to me later. Mahalo, everybody. Next. They never give me an intro.